You're watching Lestrade Games here on twitch.tv or youtube.com. Tonight we'll be doing Recipe for Disaster, the beginning, as well as Recipe for Disaster freeing the Goblin Generals. If you are new to this channel, be sure to hit that follow button or the subscribe button and check out the rest of the series of the Optimal Quest Order. And now, get ready to start questing. Oh, we are live. We are live. We're so live that I forgot to tweet out that we were live. And so while I'm doing that, be sure, if you haven't already, to go over to twitter.com/LestradeGames and hit that follow button over there. I tweet stuff, mainly when I'm going live. And sometimes I'll respond to RuneScape tweets or other people's tweets or what have you and whatnots. So go over there and do that. Also, be sure to go over to youtube.com/c/LestradeGames. Or maybe you're watching that video there. This video right now there. And if you are, be sure to check out the Optimal Quest Order playlist if this is your first time checking us out. This is the 16th episode, so we got 16 episodes all about an hour long. So that's 16 hours. You can kill a whole day with that, which, you know, with fully voice acted, mind you, quests. Obviously I do all the voices myself because I'm the only one here streaming, but it can get pretty spicy. If I do say so myself. I think I do a decent amount of job doing the voices and all that, if I must say. So let me tweet this out. I really don't know. I don't know if there's not really it's not really a picture. We'll just do this one. Okay. All right. We did it. We're good. I know this doesn't make sense for the YouTube crowd, but whatever. All right. So we need some bread, which I think, oh, first of all, I went and spoiled myself. That's right. We got the dragon med helm. We got the dragon plate lace. We got the dragon boots. We've got the dragon chain body. We've got that dragon longsword. And as soon as we get done with the hero's quest and get into the hero's guild, we're using a dragon battle axe. And I got the, what is it called? Tuk-Ketezket Xil shield. I mean, we're classic. This is classic style. Back in my day. Okay, so we need bread. So let's go here. I think I got some bread in here. Boom, bread. We need an orange. Boom, that old rune armor. It's gone now. Orange. Boom. We need a knife. I got a knife. We need a blue dye. Boom, blue dye. We need green dye. Oh, only one dye is needed, so blue dye. We need spice. We'll probably have to do 500. 500. Why isn't this Okay. Anyway, 500. Boom, that went through. All right. We need fishing bait. I don't think I have that. So let's go ahead. Let's just buy 100. For... dang it. For 10 coins each, because I'm nice. Oh, alright. Fine. Fine. Try to be nice, and this is what I get. We need a bucket of water. We need charcoal. I think it's because, let me see here. Aha! Boom. Okay. Boom, we got the charcoal. Alright, so let's... You know what? Let's get purple dye. Now, since we can get whatever we want, let's get purple dye. Alright, let's try to buy green dye. Boom, we got the green dye. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Bucket of water I can get later. But we need this orange. There we go. Boom. All right. And we got it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So we have the bread. We have the orange. We need to grab the knife. Knife grabbed. We need a bucket. Then we'll get water. We have the spice, we have the fishing bait, and we have the charcoal. So, let's go to Lumbridge Castle. Franizard von Lumcook cooked such an amazing banquet for the occasion that he was offered a job as head cook along with all of his descendants. All right, so go and talk to Cookie here. Hello, my friend. How was the adventuring going? Do you have any other quests for me? That last one of yours was so much fun, I was hoping you would. Oh dear. I might have, but it's all very embarrassing. Embarrassing? How do you mean? Well, you know, I told you that it was the Duke's birthday. Yep, that's what I had to go and collect you the things to make a cake with, wasn't it? Yes, well, it isn't. I don't even know when his birthday is. So you lied to me to get me to do you a favor. Fair enough. You're not the first But why lie? You could have just asked me and I would have been happy to help. Well, I needed to test you and see if I could trust you. I am in a terrible pickle, and I desperately need somebody trustworthy to help me out. Well, what seems to be the problem? You need help again? Well, you're obviously trustworthy. I guess I can tell you. Please do. The suffering of others always seems to turn out very profitable for me. Well, it's like this. Did you ever hear of Frenazard von Lumcook? I can't say that I have. And with a name like that, I'm sure I would remember. Well, he was a great chef and also my ancestor. 100 years ago, there was a very important meeting held here in Lumbridge Castle, and he cooked a banquet for the meeting, which was so stupendous, amazing, that he was offered a job for life, along with all of his descendants. So you have your job because 100 years ago, your ancestor was a very good cook? I don't see how that's much of a problem for you. In fact, I would say you are a very lucky man, indeed. Frankly, I'd have fired you by now if you worked for me. Oh no, you don't understand. This big, important, secret meeting that friend Nazard cooked for is held here in Lumbridge Castle every 10 years, and tonight will be the 10th anniversary of it. Still not seeing the problem. Well, I have always felt like a failure as a cook, and that my job here is down to the skills of my ancestors. I want to prove to the world that I am a great cook too. But to do that, no, it just won't work. What won't? Come on, man, pull yourself together and speak to me. Well, I thought that I would recreate the meal friend Nazard cooked all of those years ago. The one that impressed everybody so much. There's just a small problem, though. Let me take a wild guess. You have the recipe, but you don't have any of the ingredients, and you obviously you can't just go and get them yourself. Yes, however did you know? Call it a hunch. Okay, tell me what you're after, then I'll decide if I want to help you or not. Well, they are common enough ingredients, although I must admit the recipe I am following is very strange indeed. I will pay you up front for any expenses you may incur while obtaining them, and of course you may keep the change for being so helpful to me. Please, can you help me? The feast is scheduled to start very soon, and I simply cannot leave. I would love to help you. What do I have to do? Well, I have an incredibly important banquet that I have to prepare for, and I am using an ancient cookbook to recreate the meal my famous ancestor made 100 years ago. Most of the ingredients I was able to obtain fairly easily, but there were some oddities that I have been unable to lay my hands on. Like what? I need the following ingredients as soon as possible. 1 eye of newt, a freshly made dirty blast, a rotten tomato, and a glass of green man's ale. I have given you 100 coins to cover any expenses you may incur. Feel free to keep the change. I'll go look for those for you then. Alright, well, I obviously forgot some stuff. So let's go climb upstairs. We'll teleport over to the Grand Exchange, because why not? And pick up what we can. So let me grab here this, and 3 of those. Boop. And let's get the music going. Baraka Teleport! Got to go to the Grand Exchange! And of course, we won't be actually doing all of this quest. After you do these 2 parts, you end up doing Demon Slayer, which I've already done. Shadow of the Storm and Elemental Workshop will be the next ones, which probably won't be until Monday, since it's Thanksgiving and all. But yeah, that is that. Okay, so we're gonna buy Eye of the Newt! We're gonna buy Rotten. Oh, we can't get the Rotten. Okay. We need... Wait. Just need a regular green man's ale. We need... How come I can't get a Rotten? Huh. A Fruit Blast. Why is it so expensive? Huh. Whatever. Don't know why, but whatever. It saves me from making it myself. Okay. And maybe I have ashes in my bank? I do! This is gonna be the first time that I actually go to... Dirty Blast Rotten Tomato. Where's the Rotten Tomato? Huh. Here in Dirty Blast. Okay. And then the Rotten Tomato we shall get from a crate between the general store and the range. Haha. Got it. Oh, man. Okay. Ah. Have just enough. I need a earth rune, which I think I have. I should have. I do. Alright. 1, 2, 3 of those. And a law room. Boom, baby! Great, you're back. Did you bring the ingredients I asked for? Remember, I need an eye of a newt, a glass of green man's ale, a rotten tomato, and a dirty blast. You will be happy to know I have all of that with me. And we got an invitation to the most amazing feast you will ever see. You absolutely must go through into the dining room, just there, and see the feast I have prepared. I simply won't take no for an answer. Alrighty then. Welcome, gentlemen, to Lumbridge Castle. I welcome Osmond, spy master of the Emir Alcahad. I thank you for your hospitality. I welcome the chief guard of White Wolf Mountain Dwarves. Ah, my beer is good. I welcome Pirate Pete from Brain Death Island. Ah, your rum got no flavor. I welcome the chief of Goblin Village. That's me! Give me the chair! No, that's me! Give mine! I welcome Scratch Ooglewee, the Phillip Hills Ogre. The ogres dare call me Bone Crusher! I welcome my neighbor, Felius Lumbridge Guide. I didn't have far to travel. From the town of Edgeville, I welcome Evil Dave. Ah, the secret meetings are so evil! A hearty welcome to Sir Amic Vars, the leader of the White Knights. Great move on. And finally, I welcome the ruler of Apatal, Agwagi. Awagai? Please, sit down. Ooh, ah! Sit down. Ooh, ah, ah, I think he lost his amulet of man-speak. Gypsy Heiress seems to be late. Oh, what now? Excuse me while I deal with this. We should do something about that old man. I agree. No! Wow, another one. Oh, nice food. You come here. Hello? Is you my dinner? No, I'm not. Ugh, I'm back! Did we invite you? Ha! Your chef did, and now I'll kill you! Sorry I'm late. I remember you. Ooh! Tempest? Lestrade, you must help me defeat this evil! Hi. Hello there, adventurer. How can I assist you? Is it me, or did this room just get, much bigger? Yes, that would be the time dilation effect. The time dilation effect? As time stops flowing in a normal way, your eyes play tricks on you. As the pictures absorbed by your eyes take slightly longer to reach your brain than normal. What? As everybody knows, time flows from north to south, so my freezing time means that this room has apparently stretched slightly along the horizontal axis. Does that even make sense? Don't let it worry you too much. It's just an optical illusion. The room is exactly the same size. It has always been. It just appears to be a tiny bit bigger. Anything else you wanted to know? I have a good question. A very good question. Oh, yes? What's that? Just what in the flipping hippo is going on? Flipping hippo? Yes! You've never heard that phrase? No, I'm quite sure that I have not. Well, that's not the point. Please tell me what just happened. Certainly. That fellow over there, in the chef's hat, is called the Culinary Mancer. 100 years ago, he threatened the Secret Council with death, but was foiled by a quick thinking of his assistant, who managed to trap him in another dimension. As a result of that action, the assistant was offered a job for life as a head cook of Lumbridge, for himself and all his future descendants. Now, apparently, the current head cook of Lumbridge decided to recreate his ancestors' greatest achievement, not realizing that his achievement was not a meal, but a powerful food magic. And by recreating the spell, he has inadvertently freed the evil Culinary Mancer from his prison to wreak havoc upon his world once more. Naturally, when I saw what was happening, I intervened and with a simple temper assist spell, so that we would have no time to immunize the Secret Council from his attack, and so that we can defeat the Culinary Mancer once and for all. What? You want me to explain it again? Yes, please, but slower and more understandable. Okay, then. 100 years ago, the evil food magician was defeated and banished. Because of you, the Lumbridge cook, he is now free. He was about to slaughter all of these people, but I stopped time so you could protect them. You stopped time? And wait, I have to protect them? Why me? Yes, I stopped time, and you have to do it partly because you helped release him by getting those ingredients, and partly because I am stuck here keeping the spell intact. Isn't stopping time kind of, dangerous? Oh, unbelievably so. This is why I have limited the time bubble to this room and this room alone. Huh? How does that work?
Everything outside this room continues to flow through time. This is why outside this room you have already defeated the Culinary Mancer and protected the members of the Secret Council. Inside this room, however, you have not.
What?
Where time has been frozen in this room, outside it continues to flow. So this room is now currently in what we would call the past, meaning events inside here have already happened, and the longer time continues to flow outside, the more removed from normal time this room becomes.
Wait, so I've already saved all of these council members and defeated the Culinary Mancer?
Yes, but only outside. What you need to do is save them in here as well, so that time can resume to its normal ebb and flow. Otherwise, there will be increasing temporal pressure, and the entire universe might explode.
Not the whole universe. That's where I keep my stuff.
Yes, that is why it is important that you protect them all.
But you said I already had.
Yes, you have. In the future, which is also the present, but not in the present, which is also the past.
My brain hurts.
Yes, time travel tends to do that to people. I suggest you don't worry about it too much. Just make sure to protect each council member and then defeat the Culinary Mancer.
How would I do that?
Each council member will have their own unique dish that will serve to counteract the Culinary Mancer's spell. Inspect the one you wish to save, and I will offer any advice I have. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me about?
Nah, forget it. I don't want to talk to you now.
Yes, I'm sure you have far more important things to do than saving the entire universe!
Alright, let's inspect the generals. Which one of these am I actually meant to be saving?
Neither of them were at the previous council meeting. The goblins get through leaders so fast, I find it hard to keep track. I heard the last leader died during a game of pin the tail on the basilisk. Well, no worries. I'm sure you just find something that they'll both eat. Then that should work, I hope.
Remembering the last time I dealt with these two, that may be easier said than done.
Well, you could try asking some of the other goblins in their village for ideas. You should be able to find it just to the north of Falador, unless they've decided the sky is the wrong color there or something.
Okay. So go to the Goblin Village and talk to the generals. They will be no help. So go into the next building and climb down the ladder. You'll see Mud Knuckles, a goblin cook. He will tell you to give him charcoal to finish a cooking recipe that he overheard two dwarves talking about. Give him the charcoal. He will add this to the cauldron, which will explode in a hilarious cutscene. Miraculously, you both survive. Mud Knuckles will tell you that he has trouble with the food, as both generals are bickering over it. To make food, the generals he needs oranges that aren't orange, maggots that aren't bland, and bread that isn't crunchy. You can make the ingredients listed below. Alright, so we're off to Falador! So, let's go upstairs. Another stairs. Bank, please. Balador. Boop. Off to the Goblin Village. Can I ask you about what food you like? What? No particular reason. May see no particular reason to answer you then.
Go away, human! Me's busy here!
Busy doing what?
Me's working on no way of cooking! Will be most famous goblin cook ever!
What is this new way of cooking?
Got the idea of dwarves! Saw them playing with something. They called it a multi-canned nun or something. Used lots of heat and bright light. Well, wouldn't tell Mud Knuckles how it worked, of course. But I figured it out. Mud Knuckles is smarter than them. Now I'm going to be able to cook better than anyone, and faster too, yes!
Well, I need your help. Wartface and Bent Nose have been trapped by a terrible curse.
Oh, maybe that's why Mud Knuckles not been shouted at recently. Suppose me should help. But first, Mud Knuckles must finish the experiment. Unfortunately, it's missing one vital ingredient.
What do you need? Maybe I can get it for you.
It's called charcoal. Mud Knuckles hears you can get it from shops in Karamja. But the customs officers, they no like goblins anymore. Burnt trees, they good too. Smash 'em up with axe. But Mud Knuckles only knows of burnt trees in the wilderness. And Mud Knuckles too afraid to go there.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Go away, human, me busy here.
Busy doing what? What? Why, I have what you need. Oh. I've got the charcoal you were after.
Really? There's no time to lose. Mud Knuckles already have everything else. Sulfur and stuff.
Sulfur?
Must be moving. Follow me.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Absolutely. Best idea Mud Knuckles ever had.
I'm really not that convinced. Should it shake like that?
It's fine.
What's that noise? You just hear that? Here what? No, there's checking too. Ah, that must be Mud Knuckles again. Mud Knuckles?
It worked!
It did?
You, the human who helped me, Mud Knuckles is very grateful. We'll be famous real soon now. It's just collecting results. And so many results. On walls, on ceilings, everywhere. I thinking of calling it fast food, because of how fast it goes from raw to burnt, see?
That sounds like a good idea.
You think so? Everyone else think Mud Knuckles crazy. Thinks explosion cookie might be dangerous or something. Can't see why. Now that you are going to get food poisoning, food is very well cooked.
Yeah, I'm sure food poisoning is what they were worried about. Well, I need your help.
Yes, Mud Knuckles very grateful. How can help?
Your leader, Wartface and Bent Nose, have been trapped by a terrible curse.
So, that's why Mud Knuckles not been shouted at recently. But how can I help cooking and magic no mix? Tried that before. Mud Knuckles had some very angry wizards at door after trying burned staffs to cook on.
I need to create a dish that both the generals would eat to save them from the curse.
Oh.
What?
It's impossible. Mud Knuckles tried before, but their requests make no sense.
Why? What did they want?
Well, Bitnose wanted fruit in a dish, but Wartface only fruit he eats is sliced oranges.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Maybe, but Bitnose objects to the color.
Anything else?
Wartface, he wanted some nice juicy maggots.
Where can I get maggots?
Humans use them all the time for fishing. Mud Knuckles think this is a crazy waste of maggots, mind. But each to their own.
Each to their own indeed, but what's the problem?
Bitnose not like maggots, saying they're too bland. Would only eat them if they were spicier.
Okay, is there anything other than orange slices and maggots?
Bitnose asked for some bread in the mix.
Let me guess. Wartface complained.
Yep, Wartface think bread too crunchy. He preferred slimmer, soggier food like the maggots.
So let me get this straight. I need orange slices which aren't orange, maggots that aren't bland, and bread that isn't crunchy.
Yep, about sums it up. Bring them all to me, and Mud Knuckles will make suitable dish.
Wonderful. Well, I guess I'll have to see what I can do. Okay. So, slice this. Orange slices. Dye them. Then we put the spicy on the maggots. Then we gotta fill the bucket with water, which I forgot to do. Oops, I used the bucket with that. Which I don't think there's any water around here. Oh, trapped. It's probably the closest. Oh, now we gotta run all the way over there. Oh, what? Oh, Gravedigger guy. Yeah, I don't really care about the zombie costume. Back in the day, I did. But not anymore. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay. Then we're gonna run all the way back. Go back downstairs. Talk to Mud Knuckles. I've got the ingredients we need to make a meal for Wartface and Bent Nose.
Mud Knuckles is confused. Ingredients make no sense, but give them here and Mud Knuckles make what you need. There you go. But don't go blaming Mud Knuckles if it doesn't work.
The goblet hands you a bowl containing some kind of indescribable gray mush. Great, thanks. So we go back to Lumbridge. We walk into this room. We walk over to the generals and give them the slop of compromise. And we get 1 quest point, 1,000 cooking XP, 1,000 crafting XP, 1,000 fire making XP, and increased access to the Culinary Mancer's chest.
Good work, Adventure. I've teleported them away to safety. You only have 7 council members left to protect.
Farming level 9, crafting level 52. Members can craft serpentine helms. I thought I was farming, not fire making. Darn it! Alrighty, folks. That is going to be it for this stream here on the Lestrade Games channel. Tomorrow, we may not be streaming, which is Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, because my parents are going to be here. If we do stream, we will do the last little bit of King of the Skill woodcutting I have left. But anyway, thank you for watching if you're watching live on Twitch or YouTube. And thank you for watching if you're watching the replay on YouTube. Be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button and follow us on Twitch and on Twitter. Everything is Lestrade Games. And we'll see you the next time we stream.